guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I am Shaya. So in today's video, we are going to see the top 10 most scariest horror movies ever made. You hear me? Ever made. So the way I'm going to go in order is from 10 to 1. 10 would be the least scariest, and then 1 would be the scariest. Like, these are movies that you just could not sleep for months, maybe years. They traumatize you. You can't see horror movies anymore. That's how legit scary these movies were. Now, some of these movies were based on a true story, which makes it even worse when it comes to the horror part. Those movies are the ones that makes you not want to go see them anymore. So I do have a good list of scary movies. I promise you, you probably most likely seen most of these movies, and I kid you not, at least one got you traumatized, or you were scared for months that you could not sleep by yourself. At least one. So stay tuned and see which one was for you that was just like, I'm done with horror movies. Okay, so the first movie we are going to start with is number 10, 13 Ghosts. So this movie was like one of my favorite horror movies, but it also was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Like, it was just so scary because of the ghosts, like the different type of ghosts they had, and they all seem like kind of violent, very, like, to me it was like violent ghosts. Like, not only the wife that was a ghost, this is a little spoiler, sorry if you didn't see it, but the wife who ended up a ghost, she was the only nice one.
We have an Uncle Cyrus?
Cyrus recorded this message 6 weeks ago. He asked it to be played for you in the event of his death.
It's marvelous, isn't it?
Wow!
Arthur, we've got some papers.
Many things.
This Halloween,
You're wasting your time.
We're in the middle of the machine, powered by the dead.
We got company!
Where? I can't see! How close is it?
Close enough to hurt you?
So what really scared me in this movie is, watch this. So what this movie really was about, if you don't plan on watching it because it's too scary, it basically was about 13 ghosts, and basically the Uncle Cyrus, he had to come up with 13 ghosts. I'm going to insert like the different definitions of each ghost. They need their energy to do something that he wanted, all his power, and he kept them trapped in this glass house. The house was beautiful. Don't even look like it was a ghost, like Ghost in the Basement. The house was so nice, but he had them trapped in a basement with these spells that they could not get past the glass door unless you mess with these machine buttons that opens the glass door, and then they come out. So it was just like beyond scary. And I was just in the house, when I see the door open, I just be like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so moving on to number 9, The Descent. That movie was just, oh my gosh. Like, what was more scary to me was they were stuck in the caves. So this movie was basically about these women who went exploring caves, and they went like really deep down into the caves. And it was these, like, I don't know what they were. Not mistaken, they were blind. They can only like sense stuff, like smell, but I don't think they were able to see. So they were like craving like the human flesh. So they were smart, but it was just scary because, one, they were in caves deep down. Number 2, like, just being in little holes and trying to crawl through. Like, just imagine yourself like just so far down, deep into the ground, and you're just like crawling through these holes and caves and jumping from here to there. No sunlight, no nothing. And you come across these eating monsters and you're trying to like find your way out. And it's difficult to like try to find your way out, and also about to get eaten by creatures.
Now just, hey, give me a smile.
There's only one way out of this chamber, and that's down the pipe.
I'm stuck. I can't breathe.
Okay, move! Now! Now!
Sarah thinks she saw someone back there.
What?
I don't think I saw someone. I saw someone. No.
Please!
Is there anybody there? What was that? I told you I saw someone.
Okay, so now we are going to number 8. I watched this movie so many times, like so many times. I believe it's still on Netflix. I probably can go and watch it. But the next one is As Above, So Below. At first, you know, I didn't think this movie was scary because I thought it was just about, you know, the young woman that was in there just wanted to go explore and, you know, finish her father's like legacy of, I forgot what they were doing exactly. She wanted to finish it, and they ended up, again, this is another movie, in like a cave. Like I just get like nervous when I see movies about like caves and stuff. Like I just can't do movies with caves. I can't. Like closed space and you're just like stuck. No. They were not stuck at first. They were, you know, it was spacious and stuff, but things started to happen. They started seeing things. They started hallucinating. Their minds started going crazy. They started seeing things that, you know, I guess reminded them, like, for example, this one guy, his brother, this is a spoiler. If you plan on watching it, just skip this one. But his brother died. His little brother died. And I think he believed it was his fault. So, you know, that stayed with him. He's traumatized. And I guess it was like, I don't know if it was demons, the devil, whatever it was messing with him, making him like see things about his little brother, like remind him of things of his little brother. And I was just like, oh no, you guys got to turn around. They did not turn around. They just kept going, and they just went deeper and deeper and deeper. And I was like, okay, first of all, if you see these things, why are you going to continue to go? But they just kept going, kept going, kept going. Then I think when they finally tried to turn back around, they could not turn it back around. So they ended up, they was above and they ended up below.
At this point,
It's a hidden chamber that might contain a critical missing piece of our history. 100 miles of tunnels right underneath our feet.
They're holding the remains of 6 million corpses.
Empire of the dead.
These are human bones. I think I'm stuck.
Just breathe with me, please.
Keep moving.
Tell me we didn't just go in a circle.
Everything's upside down.
We had a piano that looked exactly like this. I used to play it all the time. The A4 key was messed up.
According to mythology, that's the inscription over the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Are you there?
What's happening to us?
Dad?
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault!
Moving on to number 7, The Visit. This movie was actually half and half. Scary, but also funny. Now, why do I say that? If you watch The Visit, you know what I'm talking about. The little boy is the funny part. The scary part is the grandparents. Okay? That movie was so, like, funny because the little boy, he was saying things, rapping, or, you know, just saying funny parts.
Holding my camera properly. Swerve, girl.
Bye, Mom.
My parents asked if their grandchildren could visit them for a week.
Spend time with you for so long.
Miss you guys.
Bedtime here is 9:30. It's probably best you two shouldn't come out of your room after that. See you in the morning.
9:30?
9:30.
What is that? What the hell was that?
They're weird during the day. There's something wrong with Nana and Papa.
They're just old.
I'm sad it's all over. I'm gonna get you.
What is that?
Mom, you need to come right now.
Would you mind getting inside the oven to clean it?
The scary part for me was, it was 2 parts. No, it was 3 parts. What was scary to me was the grandmother up in the middle of the night doing stuff. Her crawling under the house was number 2 for me. I said, are you serious? Like, she literally was crawling under the house. Third one was the grandfather with no, this wasn't even, this was horror nasty. The diaper, and he like smushed it in the boy's face. Oh, that was so nasty. But this movie was like so good. It was so good to me. I really liked the plot twist of it. It was a really good plot twist. There's a number 4 scary part when she told the little girl to get in the oven. What? And clean the oven. Oh no. I was like, oh no. I won't be seeing grandma no more. Moving on to number 6. We're getting there. So number 6 is The Conjuring 2. Now, this movie was scary. There's nothing funny about this movie. This movie was scary. Okay?
But this one still haunts me. Like the voices coming from inside you.
More like it's coming from behind me. Like I'm being used.
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
Sensing a presence?
I'm not sensing anything. All I can sense is their own fear. I had a premonition of your death.
Who's that?
The family's just a pawn. Something inhuman wants to kill you.
Okay, so going to number 5. We're getting there. Insidious 2. Insidious 2. You can't... It was like in a way, a prequel. I don't know how to put it. Like, you have to watch number 1, of course, to understand number 2. But you also have to watch number 2 and then go right back to number 1. If you watch both, you understand what I'm talking about.
What does she want?
I know what happened. I went into that place to get our son back, and something evil followed me.
There's someone standing in front of you. He's talking to you.
What's he saying?
He's got your baby. He's got your baby. He's got your baby.
He's got your baby.
That goes into number 4. Insidious, the first one. Which one was scarier to me? I'm going to go with the first one. Why? Because when I watched Insidious, I did not expect those things to be happen. You know, I wasn't, you know, there was astral projecting. There was, you know, the shock of the devil there, or the demon. It was a demon. He looked like the devil, but it was a demon. And like all the different ghosts. And it was just like, you know, Elise, I believe that was her name, Elise. She was explaining things and, you know, why they wanted to come over here. You know, why the demons and the ghosts wanted to take over Dalton's body and stuff like that. And her telling the story gave me goosebumps. I had goosebumps for her telling me this. not telling me, just telling the story in the movie. And it's as if I was there, though. I felt as if I was there. Astral projected into the movie, and she was talking to me. But anyway, it was just so scary. Like, the room where she had the mask with the gas thing on, and she was just like talking, Dalton, are you there? Dalton, are you there? And he's like, shh, be quiet. They're going to hear you. They're going to get me. They're going to get me. You're going to get me. You're going to get me. And I was just like, oh my God, Dalton's going to die. He's going to die. When the ghost came and like possessed Dalton's body and started throwing stuff around, I was like, that's it for Dalton. That's why that one is scary, because it was more, you know, things going on. And then the second one, I kind of like already knew that some of the stuff from the first one was going to happen in the second one. I already knew, but I still was scared. Okay, so moving on to the third one. Annabelle the Creation. That movie scared the crap out of me, okay? From the beginning to the end. Literally. Like, I was scared of everything. Everything was scary. Everything. I'm gonna find a clip and I'm gonna insert it. Number 2, that's 4. Number 2, Paranormal Activity. Now, I know some of you guys may think like, are you serious, Paranormal Activity? Based on a true story. When a movie said based on a true story, and it says that at the beginning, and you know it's about demons and stuff like that, why would you not be scared? Okay? I was so scared of that movie. Now, there's so many of them. I think it's, 5? There's Paranormal 1, Paranormal 2, Paranormal 3, Paranormal 4, and I think 5 is the marked ones, and number 6 is Dimension. I did not like that one. I really did not like that one. That was the least favorite to me. Hear me out. So, Paranormal Activity 1. Forget all the other ones that came out. Paranormal Activity 1, I could not sleep for a long time. That was the movie that I just was like, you know, what? Her standing over him and just, what's his name? It started with an M. She's just standing over him like this. And you see the clock time just, the video recording just showing the time. She's just standing there for hours. And Mika, I think that was his name, Mika, just standing over him, just going like this. And I was just like, you know, I don't, Imagine somebody just standing over you, possessed, for hours overnight. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night, so I would have got up and I would have looked like, and, you know, I thought he was going to wake up, because that would have been a good, you know, wake up, and he acts like, why are you standing over me? But he didn't. I don't remember him waking up not one time. So, number 1. Somebody have to agree with me with this one. Let me give you a hint. The Conjuring. That movie, first of all, can't even play kids' games no more. Like, no. Can't even play the game no more, because all you can think about is The Conjuring. First of all, what creeped me out was when she jumped from the little closet dresser thing, whatever it was. She was on top of it and just jumped from on top of it. Oh, no. The scenes of them in the basement when she like possessed the mom and was just saying all these things.
Princeps inter pectoribus. Jesus Christ, the saints and all the angels, I command you to reveal yourself!
That movie, I couldn't sleep for 3 months. I remember that one. It was 3 months. Every night. I'm talking about all these movies. I might can't sleep tonight. But that concludes my list of 10. That's my top 10. That's my opinion of what I feel. You know, there's other scary movies as well, of course. But those were the top 10 that had me like, and like I said, I'm a horror person, but a real horror person is still going to get scared. You know, we have little things that in the movies that scare us. One thing for me is based on a true story. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like this video, comment below what movies you think that was scary that I listed, or if you have other movies that maybe I missed, maybe I forgot about it, but I would have remembered because it would have traumatized me. But comment what you think is the most scariest horror movies. I'm interested to know. So on that note, I'm going to head out. I am going to watch one of these scary movies. Okay? I don't know which one yet. I'm going to go watch one. Whichever one's on Netflix. That's what I'm going to go watch. On that note, I'll see y'all in the next video.